Hey guys, Rob from Infinite Combo here with another episode of RPG Tuesday. So last time we completed the mission, the molecular level, which allowed me to use the molecular relay to relay into this place that I'm in now. Now, this is a playthrough of the game, so obviously there's going to be spoilers, but for real, if you don't want to be spoiled, now might be the time to stop until you play a little bit more of the game, because this episode's going to have some ridiculous spoilers in it. I'm solo today, so let's just kick this off. Use this terminal here, and well, I think that confirms that we're in the Institute. Alright, let's load the network scanner holotape. Alright. Well, that little mission for Sturgis is done. Now let's take a look around here, see if there's anything interesting. Ooh, duct tape. I'll take that. Nothing else of real interest around here so far.
Hello.
Ooh.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Alright. Institutionalized. The music in this place reminds me a lot of Mass Effect. It's very, very similar to the style of Mass Effect. Oh, okay, I can't move.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Alright, well, this is
the
indeed
reality
the
of the Institute. This place, these people,
Alright.
the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yeah, I am. I'm wondering how this dude knows it. Well,
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh.
I don't know you. Go
It'll
away.
be okay, Sean.
Father! Father,
Mommy's
help me.
here now.
There's someone here. Help me.
Who
Father?
is Father?
Father, help me.
Where is he?
He's trying to take me. Father? Father, help me.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Well, that was pretty rough. Finding out your child is no longer an infant, but in fact older than yourself.
I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interests at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alright. This is, quite the trip. So let's go and meet these division heads. After, of course, I, check every container here. There we go. Let's get our map markers going here.
Hi. Isn't it wonderful here?
I don't know. I've just been here for a few minutes. I mean, this tree is nice, but...
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't
I don't
kidding.
know.
You really
Most
are.
of them have lasted long
Well, all
past
right.
their projected lifespans.
I'm
If
Allie
you ask
Fillmore.
me,
You can think of me as the
pretty well.
Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm
Alright.
ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
there we go. All set.
It's pretty crazy looking.
Thanks again.
Of course.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Alright, I guess we'll go to bioscience. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do bioscience last.
Just as you
This
gave life to
is
Father, he gave life to
synth
you.
retention.
All, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. I hope all your needs are being seen to. You just let me know if they're not.
Well,
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Alright.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
You're here.
What now?
Glad you made it.
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
We're all looking forward to working
Please
with
don't.
you.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me a lot?
Come on.
My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
Doctor?
So, here you are. Dr Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Depends on.
I guess we'll find out.
Indeed. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Okay.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough rooms. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can
I'm
get
good
back
for
to
now.
work.
Thanks.
Very well.
Kind of a rude asshole, so yeah, you can get back to work. I don't know what these are, but no, okay, nothing useful. Oh. Yeah, fusion cells. All right.
Good to see you.
Yeah. I don't know who you are, but
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
damn Skippy, I have clearance. So the reason I'm doing bioscience last is Virgil. I was gonna go into and pick up his serum, and that area is. I mean, it's not
She's been at it for
difficult
2
or
hours.
anything, but
What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do.
well,
I'm sure Father
well.
is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Oh, well. So, Madison Lee was in Fallout 3. She helped work on Liberty Prime. Hey, look at this. I'm gonna steal everything. Except it's not stealing, because they're not listed as owned, but regardless, I'm still taking all this shit. Cool. Alright. And finally, bioscience. And of course, like I said, the main reason I'm doing bioscience last is so I can get Virgil's serum all in one trip.
Greetings, Ayo. It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has done.
Time to examine my latest reports on batch 274. Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operation.
Hey, Doc.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. So good to have you here. Young Wally Dr. Clayton Holder, head of the bioscience. It's remarkable that any child can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. Don't you think? It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Alright.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Alright. Now that we're done with that, first things first. Alright, completed Institutionalized.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Indeed. Alright. Now let's get with the nitty-gritty of what I need to do, which is find Virgil's serum.
Nice.
Here we go. FEV lab.
Sweet.
Let's get through here, get the serum, and then we'll move on to the next quest. Oh, right. Let's, not trip. Alright.
Yes.
yourself.
Good thing I have this lockpick skill up here.
Contact. If not been.
Ooh.
Engaging from distance.
Oh, stop reloading. Alright. Whew. Saltron was pretty rough. Okay. Found two pipe wrench mods. I wonder if there's a pipe wrench in here somewhere. I also haven't really noticed any, like, really noticeable performance enhancements with the game. There was a patch that came out that I had to install before I started that supposedly increased the performance of the game. Okay, well, I guess we need to unlock this terminal.
Yes.
Alright. Alright. Here's the FEV lab. Hollow tapes. Alright, there's the serum for Virgil. And back to bioscience. Alright.
Hello.
Hi. So,
Please don't get any germs on me.
well, fuck you too then. Let's go talk to Father and see what's up. Really could use elevators here. For real. Here we go.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay. So we're going to do the mission Synth Retention next time, where we will go to Libertalia and meet up with a courser and bring home a synth. So this is just kind of the first step in the direction of getting to the end game here, where I'll be kind of working 3 different factions together until I get presented with a, point of no return where I have to pick one. So, anyways, thank you for joining today. I know it's been, a little less combat heavy, a little more story heavy, but we will definitely be doing a lot more combat next week as we get to Libertalia. And until next time, stay infinite.